Okay, so we did Warrior now. I'll log on Druid real quick, because that's my the 2 classes I'll probably play, so I'm more interested in those than anything. So I see Heart of the Wild, and then the affinities are new. Let's see. Okay, all this stuff is old. Here's the affinities. So reduces all damage you take, and you get an incap if you go Guardian affinity. If you go Feral affinity, you get a maim now. That's a 20-second cooldown, I believe. So you actually have a spammable stun, or not spammable, but a 20-second cooldown stun as Resto and Boomkin if you spec into this, which is kind of cool. And then if you go Guardian, you get 2 stacks of Frenzied Regen, I believe. And you get Incap on a 30-second cooldown. If you go Resto, you get Vortex, 1 minute cooldown. Isn't that lower cooldown on live? And then you have Heart of the Wild. So when your Feral increases damage by 30%. Oh, it's Heart of the Wild that gives you 2 stacks of Frenzied, sorry. If you go Heart of the Wild, you get 2 stacks of Frenzied and more stamina. And if you go Resto, your healing is increased by 30% and mana cost by 50%. Increases Starfall duration by 2 seconds, is damage by 25%, allows you to cast while moving. Moonfire and Sunfire. Okay. You get a lot of abilities. So this on top means that you have all these abilities regardless of your spec. So every spec has these abilities. And here is the balance abilities. So this is for everyone. I believe Cyclone, yeah, Cyclone is baseline now for every spec, which is cool. Oh yeah, Stampeding too. It's a 2-minute cooldown though. I don't know if that's gonna be reduced for Guardian and stuff, but yeah. How is it on live? You just put on Moonfire and Sunfire, and then when you Star Search, you get 2 procs. You don't get those procs anymore. Your next Lunar Strike is instant. That's the same as before. When you get hit, you can proc that. My Star Search still banks. Starfire cost damage reduced by 50% and area effect damage increased by 100%. Area effect? This is not called Lunar Eclipse anymore. It's called Starfire again. Hold down the burst of any costing 300 arcane damage to target and 114 to all other enemies. So Starfire does some AoE now. To everyone. It's not a capped AoE, it looks like. Right? So you just spam Wrath on single targets. It's a shorter cast time, generates 6. Starfire is a longer cast time, generates 8. Wait, Starfire does more single target and AoE. But it's probably, I'm assuming it's going to be worth to spam Wrath just because it's a shorter cast time. That would make sense. Unless they tuned it wrong, I believe. And then they changed Starfall, I believe, as well. 5-yard range, calls down, blah blah blah. Okay, so Starfall should just be a buff around me. Let me find some mobs. So I'm pressing Starfall now. And it gives me a buff. It doesn't seem to pull. Oh, when I have Starfall, I can just run and cast too. Okay, Moonkids are kind of cool. Maybe they're gonna be annoying. Nah, I actually really like that. I think I really like that. You pop your Starfall and you can cast and move. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. It is a talent though, allows you to cast while it's active. So I don't know, I can see people using that in PvP all the time though, maybe. Although it does cost a bunch of Astro Power, 50 Astro Power, so you can't be Star Searching. So maybe it won't be worth in PvP. I can just pop my Starfall and then I can run and cast Full Moon. I can run and cast Cyclone even. I can run and cast Regrowth too. Okay, so I guess that's the main things with Boomkin, right?